Good God. Where has this video gone astray so early? Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen and I am the Restless Thrifter. I am a reseller of mostly clothing, but other things as well, some household goods. And I resell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, which means I buy things and then resell them online for profit. And it's kind of like a game. You are trying to find the things that will sell the quickest or for the most money, or rescuing things that you love, like vintage stuffed animals or leather bags or old hats, vintage t-shirts, whatever it is that you love, is what resellers tend to gravitate to. What I love is clothing, and so I do sell mostly clothing. I focus a lot on plus size clothing because as a plus size person, I'm not ashamed to admit it, it's okay to be plus size. I know how hard it is to find cute clothes. I also love vintage, and you'll see that I pick up just some quirky things here and there as well. I'm going to be showing you some things that I picked up at the Dallas Goodwill Outlet, which we also lovingly call the bins, because you dig through these giant blue bins of things to find treasures to resell. I will put comps up on the screen, and I will tell you the average sale price and the sell-through rate of things that I get in Terapeak off of eBay. And I'll put a little bloop kind of noise effect when I put something on the screen, just so you know when to look up. So now that I've told you all about the way I work, I will go ahead and get started. All right, first item is something that I'd love to get some help on. First of all, the shape. Is this a bucket hat? It doesn't have like any of those indentations that would say it's a fedora, so I'm thinking it's a bucket hat, but it is by Stetson. And here's the inside label, Stetson. Do I have it upside down? Of course I do. Stetson. I don't know if it's vintage. It does have this tag. I don't think that's actually a union tag, but it could be. I haven't seen that one before. It is 100% wool. Just a cute brown bucket hat. I didn't find a lot sold on eBay. I found one looking for Stetson wool bucket hat. I found one that sold for $15, and not a whole lot listed either. So I don't know. I might list it for $30 and see where we go from there. I do want to steam it and see if I can shape it a little bit better, but I think it's just a bucket style, so I don't think I really need to do a whole lot to it. Okay, so the next item is a pair of denim shorts, jean shorts by Coogie, and these are men's, and they've got these cool big embroidered pockets. I guess would this qualify as streetwear? The waist is a 34, and there's the inside label. Often you'll see these are embroidered. I have one pair listed that is a boys pair, and no one seems to want them. I am hoping that the men's do a bit better. I have a hard time passing up anything that's colorful and has embroidery. Okay, so I've got my screen recording, I believe. Yeah. So in Terapeak, which you get there through this research tab, Terapeak product research, I'm going to put Coogie men's, actually no, I'm not even going to do men's, Coogie embroidered jean shorts. And I'm going to go to men's clothing shorts, because not everyone puts the men's or women's in the title, and this will give you an idea. And then I'm going to switch to condition filter pre-owned. And you'll see that on the sold tab, the average sold price, that's the ASP, is $24 basically. And the sell-through rate is, we'll round up to 19%. And obviously, you know, if I were to drill down even further to size and color, like these look very similar, I'd get a better idea. And then if I looked at what's active, it shows what the active average listing price is. who's offering free shipping, all of that. So it's really good. And this is what I use to start my pricing. I find it very helpful just to know what the ASP is. I will always price it higher than the ASP because that is just the average. If you want to get even more accurate, you can remove the auctions. I do best offer and fixed price and hit apply. This will also take into account the actual price that a best offer item sold and not, the starting price, because when you go look at comps, it's not necessarily going to show you that. So it's still $24, 23% sell-through rate. This is an Eddie Bauer, and it smells delicious. Like whatever man or woman wore this, I love their perfume, cologne, whatever. And I say or woman just because it does have a feminine scent, but anyhow, that's an Eddie Bauer tag, and you see that it's a tall 3XL. So that was my primary reason for picking it up. Again, plus size. In men's, we call it big and tall. And it's a really nice sweater. The color is, I have a hard time with colors, but I think it's charcoal gray and maybe a dark brown. And it's just a really nice waffle knit quarter zip sweater. And I looked up just Eddie Bauer T3XL sweater. And ASP was $20 and the sell-through rate was 36%. Okay, next item is a blazer by Lane Bryant. It's very wrinkled, but it is supposed to have a kind of wrinkled look, but it's the Bryant blazer. That's their classic blazer style. It comes in many different forms. It's a size 20 and it's a gray and white stripe. And it's got some like ruching on the sleeve, so they kind of sit like they're pushed up a little bit, a single button. And once I steam this, it'll look great. I've actually sold this exact blazer before for $20, an ASP of $15 and a sell-through rate of 33%. I can get a little more than that because I've sold it before. Okay, I did say I like to pick up vintage. Let me find the other piece to this. And I picked up a very vintage cheerleading uniform. It's kind of a royal blue, somewhere between a blue and a purple. And here's the tag, Cheers, etc., out of Dallas, Texas. And I think it's just got the measurements there. And then here's the top. That's the back. The Vikets. Vikets, I don't know how you say that, but this is from a school with the mascot of the Vikings. And look at that cute sailor style. This belonged to Raquel. I don't know what decade, but I'm thinking 70s because the skirt is pretty short, and so it's not going to be like 50s or 60s with that length. So it could even be early 80s. I don't know what I'll get for that. I don't even know what I'll list it for. And I'm not looking it up in Terapeak because, yeah. This is Matilda Jane. This is a girl's button-up top for boys. Buttons on the right. And it's got this cute holiday pattern, Christmas trees and candy canes. It's a subtle holiday top, the gingham collar. Another kids item, and I am definitely no expert on kids things. I have a friend, Chelsea High, who sells a lot of kids clothing, and so I do learn from her. I think she told me about this brand once, Kiki Pants, and I saw this in the bins and a bell went off that I think I'd heard about this, and it's so soft, like the softest material, cute flamingo design. It's made from viscose from bamboo, so those specialty fabrics like that, those sustainable materials, I know attract some parents. Average sold price is $8 with a sell-through rate of 14%. This shirt is a men's Columbia PFG, which, what does that stand for? Some professional fishing gear? I don't know. PFG. I think it has something to do with fishing. And it's got Omni Shade. I know nothing about what that means, but I'm gonna include it in my title and I'll look it up. It may mean that it has, you know, like a certain SPF factor or something. Performance fishing gear. Is that what I said? I think I said professional. I was close. And there's the inside. If this had just been a regular Columbia shirt, I probably wouldn't have picked it up, but because it was PFG and it had that Omni Shield, I thought I would get it since it was Ben's pricing. It is an XXL. Another piece that I'm gonna need to do some research on is this vintage Sylvia White for Neiman Marcus is what I think it says. It's a vintage little girl's dress. And it's a size 4T. And it is a ivory. I don't think this was ever bright white, but I will soak it. And it has a little lace attached as a trim and a little petticoat underneath. I mean, some little girl will hate wearing this, but some mother will love putting their little girl in it. I found solds for vintage Sylvia White girls dresses, $14 with a sell-through rate of 7%. All right, next item, I forgot I bought this, but it's for me. It's Orvis, and this style was sold at Costco, so you see it everywhere. It's an extra large, and it's so soft, and so I bought it for myself. And it's a pretty navy blue. I did sell some Vineyard Vines items earlier this month or late last month, I can't remember which. I had a lot of Vineyard Vines t-shirts, 3 t-shirts in a size extra large that I sold for $40. This is just a single size medium navy blue tee, but these pocket tees retail for $45. So I'll probably list this one for like $18 and go from there. Yeah, it looks like the ASP is about $16 and the sell-through rate's 9%, so seems about right. Moving on to a pair of Puma golf pants. Puma golf pants, and they are a size waist 34, length 32, in this crazy plaid. And it's that nylon-y, it's not nylon, I'm sure, but it's that activewear fabric feel, and just a nice pair of pants. Checking the seat of them, because with my luck, they would have had grass stains or something. But they looked really good, and I know that they're for golf because there's golf club print inside. That's a hat. What's that? Is that an iron? Like, what is that? Puma plaid golf pants have an ASP of $21 and a sell-through rate of 57%. All right, this item is not a brand that I was really familiar with, Scully. So I'm thinking not anything special when it comes to brand, but I really loved the boho style of this dress. I think it's got an asymmetrical hem, yeah. And then some embroidery in different fabrics, and then this lace up front. It's a nice breezy rayon. I think it has a tie too to cinch in the waist. Here's the back. And it's a charcoal gray. I am gonna sell the heck out of this. Not for a whole lot, but I think this will sell quickly based on the style. And I will put it on my dress form over here, and she's gonna look fabulous. Yeah, it's a size medium. ASP of $18 with a sell-through rate of 44%. So good sell-through rate at the very least. Okay, I had to go get batteries and a tiny screwdriver for this. This is a Melissa and Doug. And it is an interactive puzzle. I want to show you the back without losing all my pieces. Ooh, there we go. Around the firehouse. And it works. So you remove a piece, and I removed the dog piece. And it barks. There's the fire truck. Can you believe I found this all in one piece? Someone running down the stairs. This is kind of a scary puzzle. And the reason it was all together is because some nice person, when they donated it, had used that press and seal to seal it all up. So, oh man, they got bigger problems to worry about than a cat in the tree. Like, look at this house burning down. Isn't this kind of scary? Anyhow, it's pretty neat. It's a wooden puzzle. It works in everything. Here's one that's sold brand new for $18. There's another one that's sold for $11. It's a different firehouse one. I'll try to shoot for 15 to 20 on this. I'm glad to have rescued it anyway. Okay, so this next item is a washable rug. And I don't know that anyone really used this in a room that was trafficked. It's got this Southwest design, very boho. I think it's a 3 by 4 foot, 3 foot by 4 feet 3 inches. I need to measure it exactly, but I was just looking at the Lorena Canals website. That's the brand of this. And this was nearby it, which I looked at this first, and then I saw washable rugs, and then I saw this and thought, oh, okay. This probably retailed for like $125. I found one sold in the same size for $50 with a 17% sell-through rate, so that's pretty good. I like the print and all. I don't think I could ever use this kind of rug myself, because how do you keep it on the ground? There's nothing sticky on the other side, you know? Is there like a mat that you need to buy to really make this work? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll use it with pictures. Anyhow, I think I can sell it for $50. Right here I have a Dammit doll. It looks kind of like a voodoo doll, but it's a Dammit doll, the one kind you're supposed to like smack around when you're mad. Whenever things don't go so well and you want to hit the wall and yell, here's a little Dammit doll that you can't do without. Just grasp it firmly by the legs and find a place to slam it. And as you whack the stuffing, yell, damn it, damn it, damn it. I might give this to my sister. I think she could use a Dammit doll. I'll look it up and see how much they go for new, but I'm probably gonna give this as a gift. But in case anyone's curious, you can buy these used, let me say new with tag. That looks like nobody dammited it. For $9 with the sell-through rate of 17%. Next item I'm gonna have to stand up for. It is this beautiful quilt. Found yet another quilt in the bins, and this one's got a floral pattern. I think those are tulips. I'll look it up and do some research to see more about this pattern, but it's in lovely condition. I do think there were some holes. These seem to really be at the seams, you know? So that could be repaired, I would think, fairly easily. Now, the other two quilts that I bought, which I have up for auction, did not have anything like this. A tag. Arch Quilts, Hawthorne, New York. I see the same one sold for $157. Nice. It also included this sham, and it was a queen size, so I'll be curious to see what their measurements are. Here's another one. It looks exactly the same. That I think is probably a queen that sold for $255. $125 was the ASP with a sell-through rate of 29%. Okay, that was everything from the bins trip. Let me figure out my cost of goods. Average cost of goods was $2 even. Probably a little bit less because I rounded up. So $2 even on every single item there. That's pretty dang good. I'm happy with that. I'm a fairly new YouTuber, so it would be lovely if you could give me a thumbs up if you like this content and show other people that, hey, I'm worth watching. Also, if you want to see weekly sales updates, click that subscribe button, because I do weekly updates where I tell you exactly what I'm making on items. Fourth quarter, here we come. Just keep listing. How did I miss that? Ooh, sweaty pits button up.